MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Houston Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Garrett Cole will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Weather probably not much of a factor for Game 2. 57 degrees here at the outset. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman is there for it. 1 out.
Batting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a flare out to left center. Correa into shallow left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And in the outfield, Ender Inciarte. I love how this guy can go get the ball. He seems to have a real good knowledge. And one thing I've watched a lot, he'll cut the ball off and get it back in to keep that double play in order. Very valuable player.
George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Here's a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. Two gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, two away. And this is fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Junior is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Two left for the Astros, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Brian McCann.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. One strike now from Cole. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Well, that's three foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Sinker, 3-2 now. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt
Infield shifted
Joyce.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The windup and the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Inciarte will wait on it. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Freeman is under it near the mound, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Tyler White.
Stepping in, Tyler White will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Teron gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging in the dirt. McCann has it. And that ends the inning. Some of our nation striding in. Ronald Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Reddick will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate, Max Stassi. He'll look to get
Leading
something
off for the
going here in
Astros.
this scoreless ball game.
Max
Into the windup
Stassi.
and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. Finally got a pitch into the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Michael Brantley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Teheran sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Left for the Astros. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Popped up. Correa settles under it near second. 1 down.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Bregman barehands it. throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
batter, number
Now
20,
that's a
third
gold glove
baseman,
caliber
Josh
play there.
Donaldson.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Tyler White will bat next. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In the air out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Max Stassi. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
Here's George Springer as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. ball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave them loaded through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Braves, catcher Brian McCann.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The designated hitter, Matt.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jose Altuve.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. McCann corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired. 2 down now.
Fielder number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Tehran's ready. First pitch on its way. Now a ball rolled softly to second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Ready for another chance. Ronald Jr. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to third. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And this is going to be a foul ball. Popped up. Donaldson is over, makes the play, 1 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
High pop-up. Freeman on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball right over the outside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Ender Inciarte. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here. In now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And the runner back in standing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. In there, strike 1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be interesting at bat.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
0-2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 16, Brian.
Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Tyler White, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Max Stassi. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is fouled off toward the third base coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Ready for another shot now. George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Houston leads this one 2-0. Stepping in, Matt Joyce.
Leading
He's
off with the
0 for
Braves,
2 with a strikeout in this one.
Designated hitter, Matt
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
now batting.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Ronald Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 coming. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Brantley retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Braves are able to get one back on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 2 and the Braves 1. Grant Dayton assigned to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Grant Dayton.
Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First offering on its way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And this is fouled straight back. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman, number 10.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in, Max Stassi. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
0-2 count and the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Bregman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score the runner from second, White rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
Usually a hitter will shorten the swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's George Springer as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's a big swing now by Springer, but he was a little early that time as it finds the seats foul. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Astros 5 and the Braves 1. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder, number 11.
A reminder that coming up after the telecast concludes, we'll have post-game highlights for you as we look back at the key moments of this World Series matchup. Ender Inciarte comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Into the box
batter,
now,
number 1.
Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman,
He comes to the plate as the
Ozzie
last
Albies.
chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have held serve here at home. They take games 1 and 2 of this series as this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.